Hello, everyone. Today we're gathered here to talk about a request from the School of Education Department at UNCG, specifically the Special Education Department. They're having trouble with students' involvement and, participating in events. So we would like to help them reach out to students. Have like lots of people learn more about that major and that career path. So I want to establish some ground rules here for today. So remember to let's keep things respectful and like be respectful of each other's opinions. So does anybody have any ideas?
Hello, everyone. I'm Morgan. So I was thinking that we should do the American Sign Language program. Each semester, the
I think we should
LLC,
do that. I don't think that's a good idea.
excuse me, I'm speaking. Each semester, the LLC American Sign Language program sponsors and makes opportunities available for students to engage in the American Sign Language community on and off campus. So I think that would be a great opportunity.
Ashley, why don't you think that's a good idea?
I mean, I don't really know that many people who actually use it unless they are deaf or can't communicate. So, like, I mean, if we're going to talk about language, we could just talk about Spanish or something.
Well, I think that's why this would be a great idea because not a lot of people are informed with sign language. So bringing in doing the 4 sessions, we can, inform people on it and then give incentives for them to come. So
Do
I was
you have any
thinking,
ideas?
yeah, so I was thinking for the first one, we can have a guest speaker and have a pizza party, and he just show and talk about sign language. And then for the second one, we can give out free UNCG t-shirts and do the CDS CSDHH program. And then for the third one, we can give out free Bojangles cards, and then the last one, we can do free Scantrons and notebooks since it'll be the end of the semester. We're close to the end of the semester. So I think that's a good idea.
I like the incentive thing because I know if I'm going to go to something, most likely I'm going to go because I want some free thing that would probably come with it. I mean,
Those are really good ideas. Scarlett, do you have anything to say?
No, that sounds good so far.
Okay, so what are some like activities we could do for the first session?
we could play
So
bingo.
I think that for the first one, we would just bring in the guest speaker. I know me and Ashley couldn't figure out if we wanted to. I wanted to do the guest speaker for the first session, but she wanted to do it for the last one.
Yeah, because if you're going to sit there and listen to someone, I know I fall asleep. I want something fun to do when I first join.
Yeah, but I think that it lets people know what they're signing up for, what they're getting themselves into. And
Okay,
then the second one, we can do the CSDHH in Greensboro. I guess we could maybe for the 5 to 7, we could go out there. What you think, Scarlett?
I think that'd be like a good, I guess, way to do things. Essentially, like if we bring them, any we could possibly bring them onto campus, they could at least like hand out flyers or pamphlets with their contact information for the students that are interested in like participating in their group to get the community service in. So yeah, I kind of like that idea.
yeah, those are really good ideas. So I want to
We
get
could do a
back to
trans literature. That could be an
um,
idea.
Well, so what do you mean by that?
Like someone that comes and helps talk about how they not only talk, but how they write. So trans literature.
how about we like take turns speaking? So like Scarlett, you have something that you were saying?
Oh, yes, thank you, Fad. So essentially that would be like an interpreter, and that just doesn't have to deal with like speech itself, like in a verbal communication could also be the writing aspect of it.
Well,
Ashley.
isn't we oh, sorry, if, my bad, if we're talking about a special needs college, then wouldn't we be talking about not only talking, but writing and how other ways they communicate?
Right, that's what the interpreter would do. It's an interpretation of the language itself, and that includes the writing aspect as long with the verbal communication.
Okay, so I just got it wrong. Is that what you're saying? The word I just got wrong?
No, you were rough around the edges, but just to clarify a little bit more of like how much it implies.
Okay, well, yeah, we could do that. And I mean, that could go somewhere in between going, like actually having that community program Morgan was talking about and like learning about sign language. That would be helpful, like have that in the second or third one.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. What did you have for the third session?
We could talk about, excuse me, career paths, so different opportunities for the special language and hearing impaired. We can discuss the different jobs that they can go in.
Yeah, and what are
So
like some incentives for that?
that one would be the Bojangles gift card. So I'm gonna just go over everything again. The first one would be the guest speaker with the pizza party. And then the second one would be the shirts with the CSDHH program. And then the third one would be the gift cards and the career paths. And the fourth one would be the free Scantrons and notebooks with the share circles.
Yeah, speaking on the fourth session, does anybody have ideas on that? Scarlett, you have something to say?
The last session, bringing out like the SDHH to campus and just letting them do things, and just introduce yourselves to campus.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. So does everybody agree on that?
Yes.
I think it sounds like a good idea. I wasn't sure at first, but I think y'all have made it convincing, which will be good for the rest of the campus.
So everyone agrees?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yes. Sounds great.
Okay. All right, I gotta go to class. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.